we're gonna show you how to pop the top now. So you'll find the ladders to get up there, up here above the cab. It comes in 2 pieces. One piece has hooks on it. That's how you know it goes on top. So you'll hook these in here. I think this is the easiest way. And then the ladder slides together like this. Gotta get it lined up. There we go. And then it has these little black rubber safety clamps here. Hook it in the hooks. Now you're ready to climb up into the top. To open it, it has 2 latches on each side. You have to make sure when you're driving that both latches are latched, because sometimes one will slip, and so you don't want the top flying up while you're driving. So the first set of latches is just right here. Press your finger on this black square and it just pulls off. So there's one of those on either side. And then these guys are the main latch. These are just an extra safety latch. Pull this black knob out and then rotate it. As you rotate it, you'll see this little tooth pop down. And so you can unhook it from that bar there. When you're done with this, I like to flip them back. So you'll do that on either side. Rotate it. Lock it. Now it's unlatched. So don't drive down the road like this because it'll pop up. So then it just has hydraulics in there. So just get up here and push and it'll pop up. You kind of got to climb up and give it an extra little push. Once you're up here, it's locked in from the outside where the hydraulics are. There's a light switch up here, so you can turn on the lights up here. And we've got windows to open and an air vent. So the windows are zippers. We got screens. So you can roll these down, let in the light. There are Velcro to lock those down out of your way. And then we got one more big window up here. You can let in the light and the air. All right, now we're gonna show you how to pull down the pop top when it's time to go. So it's important to be careful with this part because if the tent part gets caught in there, we don't want rips and tears in it. So you're gonna climb up, and first thing you're gonna do is there's little red tabs. They're red for a reason. You should grab them first and pull those in. Let me flip around here because we want everything to come in, okay? So you're going to start pulling down on these handles, and you're going to want to make sure that these red tabs are coming in when you're doing that, okay? So it's pretty simple to pull down. Then you can kind of just tuck this tent away, but the important thing is that we don't want, we want the tent to all be inside. We don't want it to go outside, so you want to make sure it all came in, but you also want to keep it away from the latches, okay? If we get it in the latches, it can also tear there. So looks like I got this one. There we go. So you're gonna push the tent part back, open your latch, hook it under this little bar right here, rotate to pull it tight, flip it up. That's how that one's locked, and then you'll lock that secondary one as well. Okay, then you make sure you do it on the other side. So make sure tent is out of the way. There you go. Hook it underneath this little bar. Spin it 1 full turn to rotate, or to pull it tight, and then flip that up. Snap that in place. So you can also kind of push this up out of the way. The light switch for that light is up here if you've forgotten. So these latches have to be pulled tight, or else when you're going down the road and things are bouncing, they can pop loose, and then that's hard on the roof. If you didn't have these safety things locked up, it would fly up in the air. So what we've found is if you have the bed up here made with a blanket on it, it'll pull these tight and then it won't bounce. So you want to, if you can pull down significantly on these when it's latched, maybe try putting another blanket up there, because you don't want to be able to pull down. Because if you can pull down on it and it moves, then it's going to bounce when you're driving. These latches unlatch, and then we got bigger problems. So the most important thing is make sure that the tent is inside, the tent is not in the latches, and that you have all 4 latches latched. Okay, so these safety latches have come in use for us before when this has popped open. So that's how you pull it down. You can just flip these up here to get them out of the way and tear your ladder down and put it back up here in the storage.